Hey guys, welcome to another collective reading that we shall do with Twinkles because he loves these. And so I'm just going to channel whatever the divine wants you to know right now. So the first card that I chose is Life Laundromat. And in this card, there's a person sitting there in the water. Great. Okay, well, maybe we won't use that deck. So there's a person that's standing in water, and there's all these laundromats. All these washers, and they're all numbered. And this represents to me all these different choices that you can take. So even though you may have a lot of emotions going on, you have lots of choices. There are all sorts of reality timelines that you can choose to move out of where you are. The next card that I chose is the Succubus Cave. So this is the equivalent to the Devil card in Tarot. So this is like the stuck energy, the things that are pulling you down, and like midnight, you are not stuck here, okay? So even though you may be feeling a lot of feelings and feeling like you don't know how to get out of things or it's difficult or whatnot, you don't need to feel like you are stuck because you have all these timelines available to you. And I feel like that's what the divine wants you to know. So we're going to pull some clarifying cards to see what these other divine timelines can be. But first, I feel like we need to pull from this deck. So you are not stuck, and you can choose. All right, so the next card is telepathy, heart-to-heart communication. Your powers are growing. It feels very much to me like you are receiving the guidance. It is downloading into your head. So even when you're in water, even when like the guy is in this card, even when you have so many emotions going on about all these things, you are receiving telepathic guidance what to do. You can hear the guidance all of the time, no matter what. Like it's always there. The other thing I'm getting with this card too is there's mountains in the background, which feels to me like the energy of like an antenna or concentrated focus. So focusing and feeling in your body and being like, okay, I choose to hear the divine guidance. I choose to just like allow in the telepathy, almost like it's a phone call. It's going to get sharp and it's going to get clear. You know how when you're standing on a mountain and the air up there is so clear and it's just so like crisp? That's the energy that I'm feeling. You actually can have very crisp guidance, okay? The next card that we have is letting go. How can you fly if you aren't willing to give up everything that is weighing you down? So your ego may be telling you you need to do certain things, but spirit is not telling you that you need to do certain things. I'm getting the image in my mind of like taking a sheet of paper, drawing a line down the middle, and on one side writing what spirit is telling me to do, and then writing those things down. You know exactly what they are. On the other side, you write down what my ego is telling me to do, and then write those things down, right? It'll come out very easily. You'll see it clearly on the sheet. This is spirit-led things. These are ego-led things. The next card is Lemuria Rising, returning to your origin, heaven on earth. This card to me feels like going within, feeling what you know is true. Your life can raise out of the ocean. Your life can raise out of the waves, and it can be in more divine alignment. You don't have to feel like your whole life is underwater or like everything is hard or things aren't working out in a certain way. It can really just, it can rise up out of the water. All of that like muck can just be washed away. And that is a timeline, which brings me back to the Life Laundromat card. That is a timeline. There is a timeline that is faster than all the other timelines. And you just have to choose that. You have to tell your angels and guides and those that are of the light, from the light, within the light, that are with you. You have to be like, you all, I choose the timeline where this is easier. Like, give me the guidance and show me what I need to know to make this easier, to make this quicker, to make it so that I can actually follow the guidance. Ask for additional support if you need support in following the guidance. Like, maybe the guidance feels a little too like much to do or like overwhelming to do, like how could I possibly do that? And you can ask them for support in doing that. The next card is Portals of Light. We're here to anchor in higher dimensional light than the 3D Earth grid. Alright, so there is always light in the darkness, and the portals in particularly makes me think of when you speak what you choose into reality, you open a portal like to your most highest timeline. When you use your words and you speak and you choose, you're like, no, I choose the timeline that's easier. I choose for divine assistance and help. I choose for this to be easier, faster, better. I choose to know deeply my alignment. I choose to really emphatically feel the next step that I need to take. Please make that clear to me. You open a portal of light. You open that timeline, and everything starts to coalesce on that timeline, right? It all, so like the other timelines collapse and that one becomes the main one. Okay. All right. Yeah. That's how you get out of the stuckness. That's how you get out of the difficulty of that. All right, so let's pull an oracle card. See what comes through. All right, we have infinite abundance. Abundance is pouring into your life. Okay, speaking into your life abundance. Speaking the words of everything is becoming easier and easier for me. I am supported in so many ways. And even if that was like your mantra, that would instantly like lift you onto a slightly higher timeline than the one you're on, okay? Using your words to get on the more abundant timeline, to get on the everything is working out for me timeline. The next one we have is Wondrous Universe, Walk in Beauty, and Rainbow Blessings. Blessings are showering into your life. So if you start using the words, you know, blessings are showering upon me. Every step that I move forth, I receive more and more blessings. I am in the energy of blessings. Blessings come to me all day, every day. You are opening a portal of light and bringing in the blessings. So it doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter how stuck you feel like you are. Okay? You just switch to a slightly better timeline, and then a slightly better timeline, then a slightly better timeline. And you can do that with your words. You can do that with your intention, which is bringing me back to the mountains that I talked about earlier in one of the cards. You know, the mountains, it's like focused, intention, clarity. So when you do that within yourself, when you make your energy, your thoughts, your emotions, that focus, intent of blessings are showering upon me. I am walking in abundance. Wondrous things are happening. Things are working out in my favor. I don't know how everything works out in my favor. I only know that it does. You're automatically just like materializing this new timeline, and the other ones are collapsing down. And then they're becoming faded and faded and faded and faded. And then what's left is wondrous things happening. So I know that sometimes it's hard to do that when you don't believe it, but speaking it into existence creates it. Speaking it into existence brings it forth. What you once did not believe, that it happens, and then you believe. And the next card I pulled is Transformation. A fresh new way of living emerges, right? So maybe the practice of speaking your reality into existence with clarity and intent is maybe the best thing that come out of this whole scenario. Maybe the scenario that you're in doesn't even matter that much, because really what you needed to see was you have the power to get out of it all along. So fogged in, go slow, take time. Even when you're not sure what to do, even if you are fogged in, you can see a certain amount of feet in front of you, you know, and you can just go as far as you can see. Just say, I always know what the next step is. I always know what the next step is, and I'm moving forward. I'm given the next step. Everything is unfolding for me. Everything is being revealed to me. I'm seeing it naturally. I'm seeing it now. Everything is unfolding, unfolding, unfolding. Let me see if there's any other things that need to come through. All right, I'm getting the impression that like you have all the power within you, and thinking, oh, I'm stuck because I need this person to do this, or I need money to come in for that. Feeling the feelings of I'm stuck and this is not working just creates circumstances, events that will make you feel like you're stuck and it's not working, right? Because reality is a mirror. So the way to change that, to like create this portal, to like move into the new timeline, is being like, oh my goodness, there's so much movement, things got so much better. Even just saying that, there's so much movement, things got so much better, things got so much easier, things are getting easier every day. It's crazy how much easier things are getting. Creates that, because then circumstances and events come back and reflect back to you how much easier things are getting back to, how much easier things are being for you, okay? All right, guys, this was your collective reading for today, and I'll see you in another video. Bye. All right, you guys, the decks used in this video are Children of the Cosmos Oracle cards, the You Are Here by Monica Lane, and then Denise Lynn's Sacred Traveler Oracle deck. Okay, bye guys.